Because a senseless act took away their loved one, and you all are sitting around here like it's a joke. We're sitting there smiling and laughing. Yeah, you can go too. Because if you don't know how to act, you can go to jail.
To be torn apart when an alleged drunk driver hit them.
The groom-to-be was killed in the crash. His fiancée now in intensive care.
Jerome Zerker and Brittany Johnson had been together for 10 years. They had 5 children between them.
And then all I know is it was like a bang and everything was just over.
The woman who allegedly caused the fatal crash, 25-year-old Amanda Cosell, was arraigned today via video arraignment. The judge set her bond at $350,000. And while she's only required to come up with 10% of that, her attorney argued and complained several times that the bond was too high.
You know what? I've been a judge here for a long time. I set my bonds to make sure that people show up and that the community, listen to me, and you feel it's too high, feel free to do so. I'm finished. I'm finished.
Incidentally, just one day before Cosell was arrested, she had gotten a prior charge expunged from her record.
She had a prior record as to a possession situation. Again,
drug possession?
Yes, a drug possession.
Amanda Cosell allegedly slammed her pickup truck head-on into an SUV, killing the driver, Jerome Zerker. It happened early Thursday morning on Beach Daily in Redford Township. Police say she was intoxicated.
I don't want her to go to jail or prison. I want her to stay out and help support my grandchildren, because they don't have a father to take care of them. But that if she go to prison or jail, I'm taking care of her.
I want her to know that she ruined my life, not just my life, but my kids' life. And that she took a good man off this earth because he was a good man.
There's a lot of things that you can do, and your life doesn't have to be over because of a poor choice. You just have to accept responsibility for it and find a way to make something positive out of a very negative situation. So it'll be the sentence of this court that you will serve 3 to 15 years. Yeah, it's time for him to go. And I don't know who he is, but whoever can sit here at a tragic moment like this and laugh and smile when somebody has lost a family member. I mean, the entire time that Mr. Zerker's sister was speaking, that clown, and that's what I'm going to call him, a clown, was sitting there smiling and laughing. Yeah, you can go too, because if you don't know how to act, you can go to jail. So leave. Anybody that can sit there and laugh and smirk when somebody, take her, she's going in the back. She's going in the back. Anybody else want to go? You can go too. This is a court of law. And these are very serious matters. And I understand you all are upset because your loved one is going to prison. But guess what? She's going to prison for the choices that she made. These people are here grieving, saddened, because a senseless act took away their loved one. And you all are sitting around here like it's a joke. Not in courtroom 502. Not today and not any other day. Ma'am, you are being taken into custody for criminal contempt. Your disruptive and disrespectful behavior disrupted today's proceedings, and you, ma'am, are going to the Wayne County Jail for 93 days for direct criminal contempt. Anybody else want to go? Try it. Try it. Oh, my mouth? Well, thank you. Your mouth got you 93 days. You'll be free to leave as well, okay? That concludes this matter. You're welcome. Good morning, Mr. Daly, and good morning to you, Ms. Cosell. I brought this matter back today because yesterday I held Ms. Kosel in direct criminal contempt because of her disrespectful and disruptive behavior during the sentencing of her daughter, who is being sentenced for operating while impaired, causing death. What Ms. Kosel did was she got up, stormed out, violently burst through the door, and began yelling. She's not entitled to any hearing or any representation. She can be immediately jailed for a maximum period of up to 93 days. But I decided that under the stress of the circumstances, have you had a chance to speak to her today, Mr. Daly?
I have, Judge.
And is your client prepared to say anything?
Yes, she accepts responsibility for her conduct. She admits that what she said and did was inappropriate, disruptive, and disrespectful to the court. She's indicated that she's had a history of panic attacks. Now, she's on medication. She apologizes to the court and asks that you discharge the contempt hearing, Judge.
All right. Ms. Kosel, is there something you'd like to say?
Yes, I deeply apologize for what I did. I was under a lot of stress. I deeply apologize for what I did in your court. I just needed to get out. And it's been very hard for me this year, and I know for the other family. And I'm so sorry for what I did. And I know it was wrong, and I apologize.
All right. Well, I accept your apology. And, you know, really, for me, my only job here, my only role here is to make sure that things are done fairly, efficiently, and that everyone involved in the process is respected. What you have to understand is, as hard as this is for you to see your baby going to prison, imagine what that family feels like when their child's dead.
I understand that. I feel for them too.
So I hope that you've learned a valuable lesson from this. And I hope that it will serve as a message to anyone doing business in the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice, or any court for that matter, that there's just a manner, things have to be conducted in decency and order. You can't come to court acting a fool. I know people watch a lot of shows on TV where you see different things happening in make-believe courtrooms that give people a skewed sense of reality, but this is real life here. And we just can't have people behaving like that. It can't be tolerated. So I will modify your sentence for direct criminal contempt from 93 days to 1 day with credit for time served, and you should be released today.
God bless you. Thank you. And I apologize very sorely, and for the other family. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. You'll be processed and released.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Daly.
Thank you.
Please go with my deputies, ma'am.
Okay, thanks.
They're going to bring out your other client.
Want me here, then want me gone. You love me